Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 fictional foods in pop culture.
Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most mouth-watering fictional foods found across movies, television, and video games. Some spoilers will be mentioned, so this is your official warning. What one fictional food do you wish you could try in real life? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Krusty Burger. The Simpsons. Krusty Burger is one of the most iconic fictional restaurants on television. The faux franchise was originally intended to parody franchises like McDonald's, unhealthy food and all.
Hey, what's with you?
You really want to know?
The show wasn't afraid to mercilessly mock these fast food places through Krusty Burger. The writers have also used the burgers to roast other facets of popular culture, such as the documentary Super Size Me and Beyond Burgers.
But still, I soldier on with my Laffy meal.
Despite all the jokes and visual gags about how disgusting the food is, fans can't help but think they look delicious. Homer himself seems to be obsessed, and honestly, we don't blame him. This restaurant has become so popular throughout the fandom that a real-life location opened, giving fans the opportunity to try Krusty Burger themselves.
Go away, eating.
Number 9. Senzu Beans. Dragon Ball Z. The beans are the definition of the old adage, don't judge a book by its cover. Despite seeming like a regular, unassuming piece of food, senzu beans have a special ability. They have the power to fully rejuvenate people, even if they're at death's door.
This is great!
The beans are so powerful that only one is needed to achieve these effects. One aspect about senzu beans that makes them even more exciting is how rare they are. This forces the characters to only use the beans when necessary.
Thank you, Goku. I will take this bean without hesitation.
Fans of the series appreciated that the food wasn't used as constant plot armor. Senzu beans are so popular that they have been turned into candy in real life, although these unfortunately don't come with the same powers. Number 8. Soylent Green. Soylent Green. In the dystopic Soylent Green, the working class is forced to live off various Soylent. After they're given the far more delicious Soylent Green, they rejoice only later to learn that the food was made out of humans. This discovery led to one of the most iconic lines in movie history.
Soylent Green is people!
The reveal has been parodied throughout pop culture, such as when Fry and Leela discover that poplars were the living beings in Futurama's The Problem with Poplars.
Ooh, there's one left.
Mama!
The movie taking place in 2022 and even predicting aspects of modern society only adds to its eeriness. While the food isn't as delicious as some of the other entries on this list, its overall cultural impact is enough for it to earn its spot.
Remember, Tuesday is Soylent Green Day.
Number 7. Lembas, a Lord of the Rings franchise. Food that serves a purpose beyond simply feeding a character will always be popular amongst fans. One example of this is lembas, elven bread that is so filling that one bite is enough to sustain someone, all while tasting delicious.
One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man.
However, what really caused the bread to stand out was Merry and Pippin's revelation afterward, that they hadn't known how filling the bread was.
How many did you eat? 4.
This seemingly innocuous joke helped propel lembas from a throwaway bit to one of the more well-known aspects of the series. In fact, the bread has become so popular that multiple bakers have created their own recipes so that fans can enjoy it at home, all while watching their favorite series. Number 6. Big Smoke's Order. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Sometimes it's not a fictional food itself that gets popular, but rather the way it's presented. That could definitely be said for Big Smoke's order in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large.
While in line at a drive-thru, the character orders practically the entire menu, while his friends look on in shock. His casual tone only added to the moment.
2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Despite the game being released almost 20 years ago, this scene has stood the test of time and has become a beloved meme. Parodies of the order have been made, and it's so recognizable that people can identify it just from hearing the first item on the list. Several YouTubers have even attempted to recreate and eat his order, which certainly isn't an easy feat.
A number 7, a number 45, a number 45 with cheese, and a large soda.
Number 5. Green eggs and ham. Green eggs and ham. This fictional food proves that just because something looks odd doesn't mean it isn't delicious. The main character spends most of the book fleeing from Sam I Am and his strange breakfast, after assuming they will be disgusting. He quickly changes his tune after he finally relents and realizes just how delicious they are. The intention of the book was to convince children to try new things, and it definitely succeeded. Despite the odd color, fans couldn't help but think the meal looked delicious, and since its release, parents have been dyeing their own eggs and ham at home. The book has become so iconic in pop culture that it has its own Netflix series, and has even been referenced in the United States Senate.
Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam I Am.
Number 4. Everlasting Gobstopper. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Who wouldn't want candy that lasts forever? In Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the chocolatier shows the children his newest creation, the Everlasting Gobstopper.
Can't you see? It makes everlasting gobstoppers.
Did you say everlasting gobstoppers?
That's right.
The candy would essentially never get smaller or dissolve, no matter how much one sucked on it.
You can suck them and suck them and suck them, and they'll never get any smaller.
They would even change colors and flavors so that whoever had it would never grow bored. The idea itself was whimsical, and fans of the movie couldn't help but want a Gobstopper of their own. Their wishes were answered when a real-life version of the candy was released. Although these unfortunately aren't everlasting, the candy is so iconic that when the original prop was brought in on Pawn Stars, it sold for over $100,000. Now, that's an expensive piece of pocket candy.
I'm gonna miss that everlasting Gobstopper.
Sweet.
You got a deal.
Number 3. Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans. The Harry Potter franchise. The Harry Potter franchise has created several popular foods, from skittish chocolate frogs to comforting butterbeer. The series wasn't afraid to come up with whimsical treats. One of the most iconic snacks is Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans, a box of jelly beans that come in a wide array of flavors, ranging from delicious to disgusting.
Bertie Bott's Every Flavour Beans? They mean every flavour.
No one is safe from a bad bean. Even Dumbledore ate an earwax-flavored one.
A lot. Earwax.
This candy is so popular that it was eventually created in real life. Like the movies, the beans come with good and bad flavors, allowing customers to have an authentic experience. We recommend staying away from the vomit-flavored ones, though, just as a rule.
George sweared he got a bogey flavoured one once.
Number 2. Krabby Patties, SpongeBob SquarePants.
But all that matters is that it's just you and me.
This underseas burger is so good that its secret formula has been protected for over 20 years. Krabby Patties have been a staple in SpongeBob SquarePants, and for good reasons. Not only do they provide conflict throughout the series, they also look good enough to eat. Every character in the show seems to be obsessed, and we definitely don't blame them. Krabby Patties also come in several different forms, and each one looks more delicious than the last, especially the Pretty Patties.
Pretty Patties, available in 6 designer colors.
They are so popular that they've been created as a gummy candy in real life, giving fans of the show an opportunity to have a taste of their favorite fictional snack. We certainly don't blame Plankton for wanting this recipe all to himself.
Can I have the secret formula?
No!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Twinkie Wiener Sandwich, UHF. This odd creation combines 3 classic comfort foods: hot dogs, Twinkies, and spray cheese.
A Twinkie Wiener Sandwich, your favorite.
Big Kahuna Burger, Pulp Fiction. This fictional Hawaiian burger chain is referenced throughout several of Tarantino's films.
This is a tasty burger.
Eat Me Cookies, Alice in Wonderland. These cookies had a strange twist and taught many children not to eat whatever they find.
Oh, thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Scooby Snacks, the Scooby-Doo franchise. These treats are so good that Scooby-Doo would do anything for them.
Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Okay, 2 it is.
Throughout the Scooby-Doo franchise, Scooby and Shaggy would be asked to be bait for the villains, and they would always say no. That is, until they were offered Scooby Snacks. After this offer, the two would instantly agree to anything.
I'll go. Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
We can't blame them. Despite being dog treats, they look delicious. From the design of the treats themselves to their instantly recognizable tagline, Scooby Snacks were an instant hit. These fictional snacks ended up becoming so popular that multiple companies have ended up making them in real life, for both humans and dogs. This move was genius, as it allowed fans of the show and their canine counterparts to enjoy the snack together. Lembas, I think. Lembas. Number 7. Lembas. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.